So you may have seen in the videos around our property our tried and true Massey Ferguson 2310 TLB. So it's got the backhoe on it. That was formerly all woods like it is over there, that dark area. We cleared that. I cleared out every maple stump out of there except for 5 that were too big, or double trees. We actually had a bulldozer come and take those. But anyway, this tractor's had way too many hard days with us, but I wanted to show you, you don't need to have the biggest tractor for a small farm. So we bought these clamp-on forks that work pretty good unless you overload it, and then it bends the box a little bit. In fact, I popped it on a stump too in the back, but that is with hauling huge maple logs like the ones that are on the ground right there. I had to drop a tree standing dead recently. Getting off track. So usually we use 4x4 hay bales because we weren't able to pick up the 4x5s. We do have a sled that we can tow them on, but that doesn't work for storage. So we got hay today. Farmers haven't been able to really make their first cutting as they planned on, so our supplier had some extra stored away, and we actually ended up with 4x5s. So I thought maybe the moisture content would be low enough I could pick them up. It just almost picks them up. Like if you had a person on the front lifting maybe 50 pounds of it, they'd probably get picked up, but the hydraulics are weak and they eventually let it back down. So out of desperation, I was trying to think of what I could do to get these stacked and stored. So I took the forks off. I ran a tie strap. There's a factory tie down point. Previous owner put some of these hooks on there, so that helps too. But what I did is I ran the strap through that, and all my lung straps are missing, like I'm sure yours always are too. And I'm running this underneath the tractor bucket. Pardon me, I had this in my mind easier, but these are all unscripted videos. We just do it. This is real life, real farming. And what I'm doing is I'm rolling the hay off of that trailer onto the ground. They're heavy. And try and center it right up there. I'll come right back here with the video because I can't hold it and do that, but hang tight, be right back. All right, so rolled that off. I'm parked in a weird spot. I had some materials being brought in today, so I had to park in a weird spot, but rolled it onto the bucket. And again, I ran that strap over. I got a card tie down and a shorter farm tie down. Again, it's what I had on hand. This is the real world right here. So I haven't tried it yet, but we're going to see if this one lifts. All the others have. It's fighting, but it handled it. So what we're doing is storing these hay bales in our barn across the street. And there you go. That's how you do a 4x5 bale with a tiny tractor. All right, well, the sun was bad, so anyway, this is our quarantine barn. It's a 12x24 with a built-in divider wall. This one was brought in. I think that's why the divider wall is there, but what we were looking to do, since we don't have anybody in quarantine, was store hay in here. Our hay person will only deliver loads of 20 or more, so we wanted to see what we could do. With the 4x5s, it's really all we got was 3 in the back row, and we could do 3 more in the front row. They're just wide enough where they don't fit side by side. I was hoping that they would go three wide. But with these 4x5s, no. Definitely with the normal 4x4s that we get, I think we'd be fine. But anyway, what we're doing, putting them on pallets. There are rubber mats down too, but we had the pallets, so why not be extra careful? And just drove it in real nice. And once you get where you're going, I'm sure you know how tie downs work. What I've been doing is just taking that loop off, pulling this one to the side, and then rolling the hay off to where you want it. So anyway, that tractor has all it can do to lift those even without any equipment on the front. I'm sure you have a bigger tractor at home. If you don't, well, you probably wouldn't be watching this if you do, but if you don't, where there's a will, there's a way. We can show you the sled next time too, for dragging them into the paddock. You can even do that behind a lawnmower or something, which is cool. So anyway, I hope this helps you figure out how to feed your animals, because these 4x5s are a lot cheaper in our area for first cutting than the 4x4s. When you look at the poundage, they weigh a lot more. They got to have at least 200 pounds more, and they only usually get like an extra $10 for that. So it's well worth it. And those will last our herd of 10 currently 1 week in a 1-inch hay bag, 1-inch hay net, excuse me. So anyway, hope your farming's going well today.